Hey guys, I'm Rob Bass, and today we're going to check out Freyia of Deadhall. That is the Mythic Legion exclusive Mythic Legion 2 Advent Decay. I'm just calling Mythic Legion 2.0, which is the female line, mostly. I mean, don't quote it, it's all female, but really cool line. As you can see, we got figures like this we're going to be reviewing. But today we're checking out Freyia of Deadhall. This figure was the reason why I wanted to pick up this second Kickstarter. I did the first one. I picked up the figures I thought were really cool, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to kind of cherry pick because the figures are not cheap, not super expensive, but not cheap, especially for all the stuff you get. It's definitely worth it. And the idea what horsemen have done with the modular kind of body parts, they really have mastered that. But we'll get into that in the review today as we check out Freyia. You see it comes with a bag of parts. We have the shields and swords. We'll look at that in a second. It comes packaged with this awesome cape. We got this cool piece of fur. We'll figure out what that's for. Her giant spear. One thing that's really cool about the Mythic Legion figures, they come with these modular pieces. You can see here. So interchangeable pieces to make it fit. So right there, shield has a handle. The detail on the sword is, without a doubt, amazing. We have a couple other pieces. I'll figure out what they're for. I definitely believe they're part of shoulders and knees, and this peg and her cape. The cape is a real cloth cape. It has lots of pegs, holes right here, so I gotta figure out what these holes are for to get it to stay on. And her furry, I'm assuming this is definitely a furry piece. It's super furry. I just gotta figure out what we're doing with it. Wow, this is just crazy pieces. I'll have to start playing with her. As you can see, the figure herself has this amazing look to her. Look at that. Beautiful sculpture on the helmet, the hair in the back. As you can see back here, we have pegs and stuff. So I get that in focus. Pegs and stuff, that's what all these pieces are going to go into to hook up, like for her shoulder pieces. I guess we just get that going. Let's see what that looks like. I'm trying to figure out how these pieces get on and stay on. It's a little tricky. There's no real directions to help guide you with this. So I'm going to really work out what to do for shoulder pads and the cape. I mean, she's got the fur in, and that's cool. I'm still confused by how I get this cape attached. I'm looking at like the peg pieces and this piece, and I'm still not quite sure how to get this cape on. It's got 4 holes. Do I fold it over and make it into a thing? I might have to puncture it and hope for the best, like something like this effect. But we'll leave that alone for now because I don't want to damage the figure, because the figure is absolutely breathtaking. And how I got the fur to stay on is I just kind of shoved it under the shoulder armor, and I think that pretty much works too. All right there, guys, so I got the fur on her. I just kind of shoved it underneath there. I don't know what to do with the cape. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I don't want to damage the figure or the cape. So if you stick with our Instagram, you can see, once I figure that out, I'll start asking questions. You'll get to see that more in hand. Detail-wise, she's beautiful. The braids in the back, there's so much detail. The armor on the boots, the little bucklets, the knee pads, the loincloth. There is so much detail going into this figure. There's so much love going into this figure that, oh man, you know, the Advent Decay, the Mythic Legion is essentially 2.0. The female line, not all female figures, obviously there's other figures as well, but it's predominantly a great female line. It did very well on Kickstarter, and it's cool to see. And this figure looks great, poses well. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, they're your toys. Play with them the way you want. And until next time.